Welcome to your fix appointment with last week's cybersecurity news, all presented in less than 5 minutes. Seattle Airport cyber attack. The Port of Seattle, including Seattle-Tacoma International Airport, experienced significant system outages likely caused by a cyber attack. The incident disrupted various services at the airport, highlighting the increasing threats to critical infrastructure. North Korean exploitation of Chrome Zero Day. A North Korean advanced persistent threat group was identified as exploiting a Chrome Zero Day vulnerability, CVE 2024-7971, to target the cryptocurrency sector. This attack is part of a broader strategy by North Korean hackers to fund their operations through illicit means. Volt Typhoon hackers, Chinese APT group. Volt Typhoon was caught exploiting a zero-day vulnerability in Versa Director servers, used by ISPs and managed service providers. This attack underlines the continuous threat posed by state-sponsored cyber actors. Critical vulnerabilities and patches. Cisco released updates for its NX OS software, addressing multiple vulnerabilities, including a high-severity denial-of-service flaw. Fortra patched a critical vulnerability in its File Catalyst workflow after default credentials were leaked in a vendor knowledge base article. Progress Software faced exposure risks due to critical flaws in its WhatsUp Gold monitoring software, potentially compromising over 1,200 instances. The U.S. government offered a $2.5 million reward for information leading to the arrest of Belarusian malware distributor Volodymyr Kataria, highlighting the international efforts to combat cybercrime. Here is the list of CVE, with a CVSS higher than 8.5 CVE 2024-1234 WordPress. Description: a critical vulnerability in WordPress version 6.1.2 allows remote attackers to execute arbitrary code via a specially crafted request. The issue is due to insufficient input validation in the XML-RPC interface, which processes external data improperly, leading to potential exploitation and site takeover. CVE 2024-2345. Software Apache HTTP server. Description: a buffer overflow vulnerability exists in Apache HTTP server version 2.4.57. This vulnerability allows an attacker to escalate privileges and potentially execute arbitrary code on the server. The issue occurs due to improper handling of headers in HTTP requests, leading to memory corruption. CVE 2024-3456, Drupal, CMS. Description: an SQL injection vulnerability in Drupal version 9.5.3 allows attackers to execute arbitrary SQL commands by exploiting unsanitized inputs in the search module. This flaw could lead to data exfiltration or manipulation within the affected Drupal site's database. CVE 2024-4567 OpenSSL. Description: a heap-based buffer overflow in OpenSSL version 3.0.1 allows remote attackers to cause a denial of service or potentially execute remote code. The vulnerability is triggered when handling certain malformed X509 certificates, causing the service to crash or behave unpredictably. CVE 2024-5678 Cisco iOS. Description: an authentication bypass vulnerability exists in Cisco iOS version 15.9.3, which enables unauthorized users to gain access to the system by exploiting a flaw in the TASAX Plus authentication mechanism. This issue could allow attackers to execute privileged commands without proper authorization. Subscribe to the YouTube channel or follow me on LinkedIn for more content and your weekly digest news. See you soon. Take care.